Hi, and welcome back to It's Miracle Budgeting. My name is Brandy, and I am a cash budgeter. I am married. We have 6 kids. Yes, 6. They range in age from 12 to 29. 3 are at home, and 3 are living on their own. So, and we actually have 3 grandbabies from our oldest. So we do not budget together. We have been together 22 years, married for 19, and we have never budgeted together. It works for us, and if it's not broke, we're not going to fix it. And honestly, our money situation is so smooth with each other, I don't think I would change it for the sheer fact that we don't have any issues. A lot of couples have issues with money, and we don't, so I'm leaving it. I know I get a lot of questions about our financing separate. How we do it in a really short summation is we split the bills 50-50. But we don't like pool our money and then split it. We actually each take some of the bills. Now we're talking about in 2022 pooling into a billing checking account. That's how I do my bills. They all go into a checking account that just the bills come out of. And we are talking about doing that. But if that's the case, we would only pool our bill money. We honestly love our independence, and we always share any expense for the kids or the home, so we don't have any issues with the separation of the money. So that all being said, if you like cash stuffings, if you like budget with me's, if you like things like that, I hope that you will like, share, subscribe. Make sure you ring that bell. I do not post on the same time and the same day every week, so you would miss uploads if you do not do the bell. So first thing we're going to do is empty my cash envelopes, and then we'll get to stuffing this money. So my little mini envelopes are empty, and they probably will be to the end of the year because I'm not doing my challenges, and this I plan to put back in. I just haven't done yet. I was at a place that I had no cash on me and they didn't accept credit, so I did use that. So these are empty, and more than likely, at least until the new year, probably will remain empty, but I will resume using these at that point. My cash envelopes, groceries is empty, and yeah, we burned it. Like I even used my $5 miscellaneous with it to use it. For fuel, I actually have 23. I did not spend $2 on fuel. I actually spent $2 on one of our gifts for my work, like the group gift. We were $2 short, so I just pulled it out of this because I wasn't, to me, it's just money is money and it didn't matter. And then miscellaneous is empty. So I am rolling my fuel over because of the holidays. I want to make sure that I have enough for everything going on. So groceries is going to get 15. If you didn't see my prior cash stuffing, we actually received the pandemic EBT. We didn't receive it previously, but we did receive it this time, and we have probably 1 grocery trip left on it. We received a card for each kid. Even my senior who graduated, they gave us a card for him. So we have spread it out. I think we received those late September, early October, if I'm not mistaken. And I've been just spreading it out. And I've been contributing money to groceries as well, so that we're not just blowing it all. And that way it lasts us a lot longer. It was a really nice thing that happened, and I was really appreciative that we received it. Fuel is getting 25. And again, I did roll over my fuel. I usually don't, but I am this time because of the holidays. 20, 45, 46, 47, 48. And right now, actually, I have only about a quarter tank, so it does work that I'm rolling it over because I didn't fill up even, or gas up even when I probably should have. And then miscellaneous is getting 5. For anybody that has asked about miscellaneous, I can use that for anything. If I decide I want a coffee, I can use it. If I decide I want to add it to groceries or gas or whatever, I can use it. It's purely just to have that extra flow of cash that allows you to, have a cushion almost. I have a cushion in my account, but this is a different type of cushion. And then also, these don't fit perfectly in my wallet. I did find a place that sold the ones that I actually got from the other retailer that's not a business. They look almost the exact same. They're gorgeous. So I did order those, and they should be here this week. So my next cash stuffing, I should have those. I do prefer the dividers. They honestly are a lot better in my opinion. Okay, we are going into my family binder. Again, everything in this video except for my dashboards and the dividers that are in the envelopes are from my shop. If you look in the description box, there is a discount code, and I can do full customization. So if you're looking for something and you don't see it on the site, reach out to me via my site's contact or chat, and we can definitely discuss that. All of my cash trays are modifiable. You can get your name on them. You can get anything you want. Some people actually, I just had a recent customer that did the denominations inside the slots and then her name in the front. So there's pretty much you can. Now, these ones don't have a lot of height, so it will be a tiny name, and then my vertical ones can't have too long of a name. Although I do have 2 different types of verticals. I have a wide and a narrow. So just if you are looking for anything and you don't see it, PM me. I do have a ton of stuff on there. I think there's probably at least a dozen different type of binders. The dashboards in here are from Princess Budgets. She did such an amazing job on these. They are just beautiful. So starting with beauty. And Beauty is getting 40. So Beauty now has 20, 40, 60, 85, 86, 87, 88, 88. I almost said 89, but there's not another dollar on there. This, I probably won't have much out of this until I actually get my nails done next week. I chipped my nail. I was actually doing something with my Cricut and it pulled it right off. It was not fun. This is a new envelope. My husband actually bought me a massage at Massage Luxe, and it was fantastic. And in discussing with them and my physical therapist, it's because of my autoimmune issues. They said I probably should get it. So I did sign up for a monthly subscription of $65. And then on top of that, I actually bought, they have gift cards, buy one, get one free right now. So I actually ended up with 4 massages, so I can do them every 2 weeks, and they're kind of spacing out. So the money in here, I will explain where this came from when we get a little bit later in my folders or my envelopes, because this is actually a transfer, not a deposit, the money in there. And there's $70 in there. For my January. My subscriptions, I actually should have been putting $20 in here today to equal 85. I actually already paid that. My Disney Plus was due to come out today, so I had to have it in previously. So my $80 Disney Plus did come out. It's $79.99. Pets is going to get 5. I'm just building for my Chewy order in the spring. So 20, 25, 30. Medical is getting a 10. I've been spending a lot out of this. Our FSA resets in January, so I am still going to continue to deposit to this all year, but I am not going to be doing 40. I'm going to be doing 20, because had I done that from the beginning of the year this year, I would have needed as much as I needed this year. So I was like behind the curve, if that makes sense. So in medical, we now have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. And that actually, majority of that will be coming out to pay for my Cerebral membership. I actually get my attention deficit disorder medications from there. They offer non-stimulant based, which is what I want to do. I don't like stimulants. So that's why I use them. Amazon or our household is going to get a 10, and I'm actually going to put these back and grab a 20. This actually is going to be going away. My husband and I were talking about it. We have a lot of ethical issues with Amazon, and it bothers me to shop from them. So we're actually going to discontinue this envelope and move it to, I have a Sam's Club envelope. Where is that at? There. We're actually going to start ordering all of our stuff in bulk from Sam's Club versus the auto ship from Amazon. Now, I boycotted Walmart and Sam's Club for their hiring practices for almost 10 years. And now that things have improved there, I'm not saying they're perfect, and I don't think any place is, but they are doing different things differently now. We have family members that work there, and it's definitely improved. So I am going to switch. If nothing else, it's the lesser of the evil. And with my health issues, I cannot shop in public all the time. That's Amazon. Birthdays. These dividers are from Intentionally Plans. We actually have 2 for birthdays, and then I have 2 for Christmas because we have such a big family. So as I mentioned in my last video, I'm actually trying to get my son-in-law's birthday in February now. So I do it birthday by birthday. So now we have 10, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to keep a 10, and I'm going to put this back and get a 20. So I now have 30 for Ray's birthday. He is a February birthday, so then I'll be moving on to March for one of my grandsons, and then April is one of mine. We pretty much have a birthday every single month of the year, except for in August. See, we don't have February, and we don't have September, and that's only because July and August are doubled up. So that was birthdays. I almost said that was August, and that's it for this binder for the rest of this year. This binder, in case you've missed previous videos, I actually made this and I loved it. I mean, family is always forever, so definitely one of my favorites. I'm actually going to be making some new binders so I can rotate, just because I have them and I love making them, but I haven't decided what I'm doing yet. So, month ahead is getting huge, and I'm so excited about it. Month ahead is getting 40. So in my month ahead binder, I have 500. So that's the 500 placeholder. These are available in my shop. They are not Ancestry Cash. They are movie play money that I created and I had shipped to me. And these are available in my shop in 500 or 1000 with or without the vinyl. So 500, 600, 700, 758, 20, 40, 60, 80. So we now have 880. When I have 1,000, so there's another 500, I will put another 500 into my month ahead binder. And that video is linked in the cards if you haven't seen it. Storage has 50 for January, and I'm not depositing anything. Car expenses is getting 20. So car has 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 210, 220, nope, that was 230, 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270, 280, 285. Once you get the hang of it, counting by the 50s and up isn't that bad, but it's easier to get confused on than the other ones, in my opinion. I mess up there more than any other time. Car tax is getting 5. This is for our license plate tabs. So we now have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 5, 10. I'm going to switch these and grab 10. So this is about $350 for both of ours. That is one of the bills that I pay. Even though it's his car, I pay it because he pays other things like electric or gas that I don't pay. So that is one of the ways we work out our budget. Next is vacation. Okay, to explain, back when I said I put money in that Massage Luxe, and I'll show you it again just to make sure we're all on the same page, I had put 70 in here. I actually moved that from my vacation. I actually moved a total of $120. I put 50 in my storage, and I put 50 in my storage and 70 into my Massage Luxe. My son was supposed to go away to school this week. He was actually supposed to go away to Missouri Baptist, and he had a scholarship. Once all the budgeting and everything was worked out with his rent, because he would have to pay rent there, everything else, he actually would pay almost double what he'd pay if he just stayed in state without a scholarship. So he was very intelligent, looked at all the budget, and decided he wasn't going to take a chance. He is going to stay here and go to school. So I did not need that money for this month, so I did choose to move it and make it easier on my budget. So in vacation is getting a 20. And that is 57, wow, okay, 51, 52, 20. And then I'm actually going to transfer this 20 right back out, and I'll show you where I'm going to put that. Only because this is 200, and we have nothing planned in the beginning of 2022, so there's no reason to have that. So, and that is it for this this binder. So in my savings binder for debt snowball, I am doing 15. I'm actually going to leave this small because sometimes I, use a card and I'll pay a little bit out here and there. And so I like having a mixture of bills in here. So, sorry. I didn't even count it. 10, 20, 25, 30 is in debt now. I did just pay off a card in here. I do use my cards. Still, typically I pull out of my sinking my cash or my budget for it, but once in a while things get a little behind and I do put that in there. Annual fee starts next year. Savings is getting 25. And actually I'm going to do smaller bills because I won't. Because of putting in Christmas, that was a new smaller bills, but actually my kids like smaller bills, so that actually kind of works. Okay, so now in savings we have 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, and then this is 10 in $2 bills. So that is $370. Emergency fund is getting 15. Have it at 1,000 in the bank. This is a Ibotta placeholder. I actually got this on eBay. I'm going to continue to use these for my 1,000, but I do sell $1,000 placeholders with or without vinyl in my shop. So this is getting 15. So this now has 50, 150, 170, 190, 2, 510. I haven't even been saving this very long. I wiped it out clean to pay something earlier. I loaned somebody money and then I had to pay something. I can't remember what it was, but both the savings and the emergency one were wiped out not that long ago. So my Santa one is super fat right now. It's got, because my kids did not want big bills, I switched them out and it is huge. So Preston has his, Dom has his, Mark has his. We are on Max now. So Max is getting 75. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's count this up. Make sure we should have 150. 20, 40, 60, 80, 91, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Perfect. So we now have 150 in maxes. My husband and I split our Christmases. He typically does tangible gifts and I'm doing cash because the kids are at that age where they want cash. And my husband is a total Christmas nerd. It's actually really adorable because I'm a Scrooge, but he actually does the tangible gifts and like gets some like goofy cool gifts, and then I just give him cash because I'm like the boring mom, so it works. So that was Santa, and that is it for that binder. So we only have one left plus to put this 20 away. So business is getting $15. That's all that's left. And it does now have 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85. This is in here purely for me to save for. I purchased on one of my personal credit cards an amount of stock because I got a really great deal just before Black Friday. So I stocked up in a huge amount on the binders, actually like these type. They're like more decorative. And the supplier gave me an amazing deal, but it is on my card. So I'm saving to make big payments on that card. So I am going to do this 20. I am going to be really predictable. I'm going to do $20 on a month ahead. Okay, so that is it. We have 500, 600, 700, 758, 20, 40, 60, 89. So we now have 900 in month ahead. And that is it for my cash stuffing. If you've made it this far, I hope that you will like, share, subscribe. Make sure you ring that bell for notifications. And I hope that I see you soon. And I hope that your budgets are going amazing. Have a great day, guys.